On the couch with Koel.
His name is Khan, and he's been making all the girls and some of the boys drool for decades. He's a favorite with kids and middle-aged women. But Shah Rukh has had a lean year. He's on my red couch, ready to triumph over injury and the box office. But will he beat the odds? Shah Rukh Khan, thank you very much for coming on the couch again and for letting us set it up in your kids' room.
Thank you, Koel. You have to thank them. They've been kind enough.
I've already thanked them enough. Now I'm thanking you. Now, this past year, you've been forced to take a break because of injuries. You've had a lot of downtime. Has your thought process changed? Has your sort of idea of where your career you want to take your career, has that changed? Have you?
No, I'm not career thinking types. I just do what makes me happy and what I assume will make a lot more people happy when they see it. As far as the injury is concerned, I'm really conventional in thinking about it. I think it's divine retribution for things that I do bad. And,
so what is it that you've done bad?
I don't know. Sometimes I can't make out only. So I keep thinking, if I were injured, I must have done something bad. So, but I paid for it.
You have so many injuries all the time. So
I'm really a bad person. I must be an awful person. And the good part of this injury and the last one with my spine was that I got to spend a lot of time with the kids. Then I wrote a bit. Normally I don't write so much for my films.
Did your relationship with them change in the time that you were actually, not being an absentee dad, but like 100% with them and things like that?
Yeah, it has changed. When I used to come back from work, say, previous to last year, they would jump up and hug me. Now, after 10 minutes spending time with them, they say, Papa, you're boring us, go away. So the relationship has really, really changed. I'm getting ready for when they're 18 now. So I realized that I'm not as important. I'm really surprised that my wife, who spends the whole day with them, is still more attracted for them than I am. And, they got bored of me.
Apart from your kids, I suppose they keep you real. But what else keeps you real?
Just the simplicity of the life I lead, which doesn't seem like that from the outside because I have a big house, big cars, I'm a big star. But I think what keeps me real, and I told this to my friend the other day, they were doing an interview, is that I genuinely do wear my stardom like a t-shirt. I don't wear it like a tuxedo. So I don't think of it as a major thing.
What does that mean? I don't quite understand.
I'm casual about it. I'm easy about it. I don't need an occasion to be a star. I truly believe I was born to be one.
You are Shah Rukh Khan and people love you for being Shah Rukh Khan, and you yourself say, I am always Shah Rukh Khan in my films. Now, this is one film that you're doing, My Name is Khan, where you have to take all that away and become really sort of small,
No, that's not true. I mean, how much more can I be in a film? The film is called My Name is Khan now. So, I mean, how much more self-centered can you be that I start naming films after me? What you ask me is, the arc of a hero is about overcoming your weaknesses. What sometimes we call jihad, is to overcome your weakness. And if you overcome that, then you become larger than life. You don't become larger than life by flying and jumping and screaming and shouting and wearing good clothes only. In this case, it's just a disorder called Asperger's, which does not allow you to socially interact. And then, can you be the world's greatest lover without knowing what love means? There's a lovely line in the film where he says, whenever I leave you, I get this pain, my chest feels heavy. I've had so much lemonade, but it still doesn't go away. So the whole idea is that he doesn't even know there's the pangs of love or pain of love. So he has lemonade for it, and he doesn't know it's love. And can I create a lover who does not know or feel?
So how do you do it? I mean, you're saying all the contradictions, but how do you do it? Because it's a very different territory or sort of that you have ventured into.
Koel, I don't talk about my acting and say that, there was a lot of research and all. But I do feel all the characters I play. I mean, it would be stupid of me to deny the fact that I've done relatively well for so many years without really paying attention to what I do. So I read a lot, I watch a lot, I feel a lot, I see a lot. And everything, all these four things, I take them and then I absorb a lot. And then, after that observation and absorption, I take it out when I'm called upon to do so. So you say roll camera action, and I'm like shung, 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 there I read this and I just try and do this. It goes like this.
Even when you're doing something which is so different in terms of body language and the fact that you have to get it right because there'll be enough people sort of going, that's not how someone with Asperger's syndrome is, that you have to be, you have to do justice to that, right?
I think that's very important, for especially Rizwan Khan. But yeah, I would like to say, obviously I haven't done it as an actual person would be. I've taken a lot of aspects of a person with Asperger's and cinematically taken a bit of liberty, of course. There's no two way about it. So a lot of the aspects, of course, I've also, as a youngster, worked with a lot of autistic people in theater. So I have that. I've read a lot about them. I've watched a lot of videos. I've spent time with a couple of them.
And there's still a lot of Shah Rukh in there. That's what Karan says.
I don't know. I think it's like how the film industry is going to be in the next 50 years. You just can't get rid of Shah Rukh Khan. So I can't just get rid of Shah Rukh Khan. I try my best. I research, I study, I wear a mustache, I'll wear a wig, I've tried a different walk. However I try, I just can't keep him down.
Well, let's not even try that. Now, I went out and spoke to a lot of people who wanted to ask you questions.
Hi, I'm Kushali Jabalia. Will you be my boyfriend, Shah Rukh Khan, please?
Whenever you wish, just call me. I'll give Koel my number. Call me and keep it on a weekend.
Listen, I'm not passing his number on. I'm keeping it for myself. So.
Okay, so Koel, Shifali and me will all go for a double, triple date or whatever it's called. We'll do a threesome.
Sorry, not into threesomes with them, okay?
Hi, Shah Rukh, Sailesh here. Your new movie is coming, Mr. Khan. My name is Khan. And you're playing like a Veer Zara. You're making like a face. We want something new from you. You're the superstar.
I think it's become a kind of, I'd like to believe this, that it's become that people just like to say that about me. I hear it very often. And then I hear it very often also once I do a different film, and if it doesn't do well, you should just do your love stories. So,
How does it make you feel when people say something like that? Does it upset you, or do you take it in your stride, or?
No, it doesn't upset me at all, actually, because I do what I do, with what I feel makes me happy. Only then I can make you happy. And the audience, I don't hold them, but when I meet people who are actors, and when they say, "Kuch alag karte hain," what is alag? It's just very fashionable to say it. It's like, "Thoda alag karte hain." Alag means what? What is alag? And this is really strange that if somebody thinks that I've played autistic in Veer Zara also, that would be
worrying.
Yeah, that is a bit worrying, yeah. So I'm just quickly going back and watching Veer Zara and say, have I done, maybe I didn't know, and I've just done without realizing I've done an Asperger syndrome character already, and even Karan missed it. So that's not true.
I want to ask him why is he so silly and he does silly films like Dula Mil Gaya and Billu and some other rubbish, Rab Ne Bana Di Jodi. I just can't understand that.
Certain films I do for friends as a guest appearance because I owe it to them. In Vivek Vaswani's case, when I did Dula Mil Gaya, and I wish it had done better. So when he's producing a film, and if he gives me a call...
But is that responsible towards your own career craft, to do something that you may not have done if you'd heard the script, or if it was, not Vivek Vaswani, perhaps?
I can't make career a third person and start feeling, am I being responsible to my career? No, I am responsible for my career. It's not the other way around. For example, if I'm not doing well, I can't call up my career and say, "Hello, career, can I have a job, please?" So, if I can't call him up for a job, he's no good to me. If I can't call him and say, "You know what, I've not acted well, can you tell me a few expressions, Mr. Career?" What? No, you don't have any choices. Can you pay me some? Can I talk to you about this role that I'm... He doesn't talk to me. He doesn't talk to me because he doesn't exist without me. Would it be that tomorrow in your program, you wish to change the color of this couch? I'm going to ask him, is it okay if I change you? It's your choice. You created on the couch with koel. Now, you decide, no, you know what, on the hammock with koel. Or in the plane with koel.
What a great idea.
Yeah, so you decided the second part.
Next time I'm bringing my hammock here, Shah Rukh.
Absolutely, red one.
I would love to be on a hammock with Shah Rukh.
Just imagine the whole program, cameras on top.
In spite of having so many fans, how are you so loyal to Gauri Khan?
I love Gauri. And she's my wife. She was my girlfriend. Now she's the mother of our kids. So how does that change the equation just because I have a lot of people liking me? More people like me is what they see on the screen. So they know me 2D. Gauri knows me 3D. And I'm not a disloyal kind of person.
Hope not. You know what I have here is some of your very, very old photos with Gauri. I'd love you to explain if you remember any of these moments. This is one, I think it's someone's wedding.
It's our wedding.
Oh, it's your wedding?
Yeah, this was a Sangeet my friend had done, Sanjoy Roy.
Right.
So this is on his rooftop. So we danced the most at our wedding. Yeah, actually, Gauri and me used to love dancing. I mean, we still do. And the nicest part of our relationship is that we could dance when music was played on. So, yeah, this is us dancing at our own wedding. I mean,
this one is a rather non-size zero, both of you.
Yeah, this is at the time when I guess we still have our baby fat.
It's very cute.
Yeah. This is, I think, the first photo shoot we did in Mumbai professionally. And if I'm not mistaken, this is Rakesh Treshta's picture. And I think this was also the day it was Gauri's birthday, and then we went and saw Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge the same evening.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
And then a lot has changed from then to here.
I think I still look as ugly as I was always. We're still looking into the camera, not at each other. So we are the same.
That
Gauri-
says something. Except she took away the thunder from you in this one. I'm sorry, but all eyes were on her.
See, that's the bane of my career. Every year people tell me somebody else takes the thunder away from me. And my beauty is in giving. There are only 4 people in this world, or 3 people actually in this world, who I don't compete with. My wife, 4 actually, my 2 kids and my sister. I don't mind losing to them.
If you and Kajol look so cute on screen, was there anything between the two of you?
Well, yeah, there's a lot of love between me and Kajol. A lot of love. And I think there's a lot of love between me and Madhuri and Juhi and Kajol. I'm very, very fond of them. These are the 3 girls that I worked with who have always bothered in a film, am I doing well or not? Me. So when we're doing a shot, I can see it that they turn around and say, no, one more shot. Oh, you did that so well. They're concerned about every shot I give. And I think somewhere down the line, I feel the same about them, and very deeply. But if the connotation is, or if you're, if one is trying to ask us that, have you guys tried to get into each other's bed? No. You don't need to get into anybody's bed to love them. I mean, I find that after so many years, I find that actually childish. But then the kid who's asking is a child. So it's all right.
Shahrukh patch up with Salman Khan?
Hey Shahrukh, why are you so egoistic with Salman, man? Come on, patch up.
What has he done to you? Just leave the enemy and you can be good friends.
I don't know. I think, yeah, Salman is, I think, is a wonderful guy. I have no issues on that.
But you don't talk to each other now.
You know, sometimes 2 good, kind, nice, perhaps okay kind of people, at worst, run parallelly. You know, they're parallels. And parallels don't meet. We don't have any common ground.
I love your theory, Shahrukh. You always have like logic for...
No, I've come to this conclusion. See, because I've thought of it, I've spent some really good times with him, and his family's always been kind to me, and I know it deep inside my heart that he will never wish me ill, like I never wish him ill. We'll only be happy if, you know, in our respective places, we're happy. But sometimes 2 people who are really fond of each other don't get along too well. That's why weddings also break up. And sometimes it is better that, you know, it's absolutely all right. I told someone this the other day, that we both are in the same space, we both have a lot of love and liking for each other, but we both run at different speeds. You know, so we never sort of kind of get together and have this kind of chat which is common ground.
So
We
then
don't
do you
have
have
much in
to
common.
time, like, I have a photo here of both of you at the premiere of, I think this is the premiere of 3 Idiots. And you're both there. In one photo, you're looking at him. I think in one photo, he's looking at you. Do you time your entries separately in public events when you know you're going to be there?
No, that would be really stupid if we sit down and time each other's entries, and we don't even know how to figure that out, who's coming when, why, what, how.
So you don't have like a person there saying, Acha, Salman has just left and now
No,
you
we
can
don't
come
have.
and...
We don't have. I don't think Salman has or I have. And you made it sound very romantic. You're sounding like Aaj Tak. When you say this, कि वो इनको देख रहे थे और वो उनको देख रहे थे, लेकिन नजरें मिली पर दोनों एक दूसरे से नजर चुरा लिया, and और देखिए मिलते मिलते मिलन रह गया 2 खानों का, 2 जवानों का. And
See, I never said any of these things. This is what you inferred.
darling, this is what you're saying, showing me a picture which speaks more than 1,000 words on Couch with Koel. A lot of people feel that I've got an ego, I am self-centered, and I only think about myself. And all of it is true. It is. It's absolutely true. But I think of myself in the positive way. I don't think bad for you. I don't think good for you. As a matter of fact, I don't think of you. I don't think any of us have time to do this, think badly for the others.
Well, it's time now to go for a little break, but come right back because Shahrukh is going to be right here. Shahrukh Khan, lately you have become a master tweeter.
I enjoy, first of all, I'm really thankful because I didn't know like I said, I'm socially inept. I don't know whether I should be with people, talk to them. I'm not good with this. And maybe that's why I'll be immensely boring on Twitter also after some time, because I can talk essence, I can talk jokes, but I can't have social kind of stuff.
But your tweets are very philosophical.
Yeah, you see, if people ask me something, I would like them to be told in the way I think is right. Karan told me that, I should Twitter. So I did one night and do it for half an hour, 1 hour. Then when I'm sleepy, I just go off to sleep, and they're really kind.
But when is it that you do sleep? Because sometimes you're tweeting till like 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning, randomly. I mean, you are an insomniac to an extent, right?
Oh, yeah, I wrote it on the Twitter also that...
If we all sleep, then who's going to look after the world?
Yeah, that is a big responsibility that I have. And I also feel there's so many more hours. I mean, who's made this rule you have to sleep at night and wake up in the day? I was reading a story which you should read if you get The Valley of the Blind. In The Valley of the Blind, one-eyed is the king. It comes from there. I think it is, if I'm not mistaken, Edgar Allan Poe. I could be mistaken. It's a short story about this gentleman who has eyes who lands up in the Valley of the Blind. And he realizes that however hard he tries, they sleep at night. They sleep in the day because it's warm, and work at night because it's cool and easier to do hard work. They don't need eyes to really see. I mean, for them, an eye is an appendage. So who's made these rules that we should sleep at night and wake up in the morning? So you sleep when you feel sleepy. You wake up and work when you feel like working. So I write that. You're working, you work. You're sleepy, you sleep. It's as simple as that.
What does it mean today, especially now that your film is coming out, My Name is Khan? What does it mean to be a Khan or be Muslim?
I'm very proud to be a Muslim. I'm proud to be of the Islamic religion. I think religion was devised as a discipline. What irks me the most, not being a Muslim, just being of any religion, it should irk you also, is when did this discipline become so indisciplined? Why are not people understanding that something that was devised, like you devise a rule for your kids and say, don't do this. After 10 o'clock, go to sleep. So it was a fantastic discipline. 10 p.m., kids go to sleep. Good night, mom, good night, dad. But when did this 10 p.m. going to sleep discipline actually started going against the whole idea of getting your kids to rest? So to me, it's a big issue that why is religion always the weakest link between firming up relationships between friends and people? If I don't trust and respect my religion, I will not be able to do the same for yours. So whenever you're disrespecting somebody else's religion, it is actually pointing a finger at you that you don't respect your discipline and religion. So I think it's very special being a Khan. And it is as special being a Kumar or a Khanna or a Singh or a Rahul or a Raj or a Kabir, whatever. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm trying to say much more than I...
Well, you are the most famous Khan by far, so I think...
You said that, okay?
I did say it.
Okay. When the other Khans come on your couch, you tell them that.
I'll tell the same thing to them.
As long as we have that clear. Whichever Khan is on this couch is the most famous Khan. Okay.
So for now,
clear.
it's you. Oh. Which movie star do you dream of being stuck in a lift with?
I can't include me.
You can if you want. Okay, which movie star would be the second person that you dream of?
I like, I pronounce her wrong, and my kids always, is it Megan Fox? Megan Fox.
Megan Fox.
Megan Fox. I think she's really, really beautiful.
And hot. Which one do you pray?
But I've got 2 kids, so I don't say hot. She's really beautiful.
Okay. Which one do you pray you'll never get stuck with?
I think Johnny Depp. Then I'll realize how bad I am. He'll make me realize what a bad actor I am if I get stuck with Johnny Depp.
What is the first thing you buy in a superstore? Do you ever go to a superstore anymore?
Like where you get everything?
Yeah. Have you ever been? What's the last time you went to a superstore?
Whenever I'm abroad, at night I go to those shops which are open 24 hours. That's my only shopping. I mean, I love it. I take my kids at night. We'll go buy an ice cream or something. But normally we buy yogurt. Yogurt with different thingies in it. The kids like it. So the first thing, of course, I don't know why I'm cheap. Please tell me if I'm cheap. But I buy even DVDs from there because I just feel when I go to a superstore, I should buy everything from every kind of section.
You're like a little kid, no?
I'm like a little kid,
you can't go to these things, no?
No, I love going at night, and then I'll buy small useless things, some baked beans and things that we don't use in the house. But I just get them and I feel very thrilled that I've done good shopping.
What do you sign when you sign an autograph? What do you write?
I write lots of love, and I write love, and I write lots of love and happiness, and sometimes I just sign my name. But I told you last time, I think I don't sign checks anymore because I end up writing Love Shah Rukh on the checks. That is a sign of great success when your signature becomes an autograph. So it's like that with me. I used to love Shah Rukh because so many checks to sign in the production. So I stopped doing
They're
it.
bouncing one after
Yeah, they're
another.
bouncing, and I'm like, even after looking at them, I'm like, but what's wrong with this? It's my signature, yeah, come on, for years I'm doing this. But Mr. Khan, you've put love. You can't put love. As much as the bank manager loves you, he's not going to pass this check.
Have you ever been mistaken for another celebrity?
Yeah, many times. My wife had just had a miscarriage, and I was rushing down from Vancouver in a Concorde, and the different terminals. So on my own, I was running. I had this bag which tore, and I was very stressed. And I was running over. There's this girl, please give me autograph, please give me autograph, please give me autograph. And she kept running, and I didn't want to because I was alone, and I normally am not traveling. I normally have a whole entourage everywhere. So everybody, and then finally I managed. I checked in, and I said, okay, this girl had followed me across the terminal. So I looked at her and I said, okay, come here, darling. I'll sign it for you. Give me here. She said, I love you, Akshay. And I said, okay. And then I signed it as Akshay. And I said, okay. So
You
I
didn't want to break her
I didn't
heart?
want to break her heart. And once, where else it happened? Where I was in Paris, and but that could have been just mistaken name in hurry. But it happened. I was in Eiffel Tower, and I had these people from, there's a lot of kids and all from gypsies. And they started running after me, and all they kept saying, Salman Khan, Salman Khan, Salman Khan. So I would stop thinking they'd stop running if they know I'm not Salman Khan. But they kept on running after me and calling me that, yeah.
That's really funny. Do you remember your first kiss?
Yeah, it would be with Gauri, I guess. Do I remember it? Yes.
My God, you're really a one-woman man, huh?
Yes, I remember my first kiss, yeah. It was raining and stuff. It was quite romantic. They were playing a song. Don't go changing. Like that kind of song. Do you remember this song?
Yes, I know this song.
Yeah, I remember my first kiss, yeah.
Are you a charmer or the charmed?
Oh, I'm immensely charming. I think I can charm anyone out of their pants or dresses. I can charm anyone.
Please let me keep mine on. Have you ever been on a diet?
I find it, can I just say that, is it going to be wrong if I say that I find only, yeah, I think this will be a male chauvinist remark.
Oh, just say it.
I'll say it. I think only girls should diet, guys should not diet. It's not a guy thing.
I don't even think girls should diet.
They should also not diet. But guys should never diet. They should not manicure, they should not pedicure, they should just cut
Let's see
their
your
nails.
fingers. Definitely not
Yeah,
manicured.
not.
When you make yourself a snack, what is it?
Unfortunately, I don't know how to make a snack. I know how to make a cup of tea and some coffee in my coffee Nespresso. But
That's about pressing a button.
But
Wow, well done, Shah Rukh.
What I make I would make, okay, I'll make an omelette and bread which I can't toast and just
But
put,
you know how to make an omelette?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so
And,
he's never tried this, so...
Yeah, but I think I can do it, and I can just kind of put some ketchup on it.
Okay,
now.
so when I bring my hammock next time...
Absolutely,
You
I'll
should have
bring
tried
the
it by then.
sandwiches.
Okay, done. Do you watch yourself on TV?
I've not seen myself for last 10, 12 years in my films, and how bereft I'm of seeing great talent. I've not seen it. I've not seen myself. See what I'm missing.
Poor thing. Have you ever donned a disguise to escape paparazzi?
No, I worked all my life to be recognized. I will never do something as silly as that. All my life I've worked 20 years to be recognized. It would be really silly if I don a disguise and run away from the guys who have made me who I am. Why would I do that?
What keeps you awake at night?
The worry that somebody has to look after the world.
So then on that note, we have to meet again next time.
You please next time ask me
Thank
this
you.
question, and next time I'll answer you what turns me on.
Okay.
But God bless you.
Done. Oh, I get kissed by Shah Rukh. Eat
Give me
your
a hug.
heart out. Oh. And again, and again. Okay. That was Shah Rukh Khan on the couch. If you have any suggestions, questions,